HPC as a leveler of innovation and competitiveness. Y es impartida por el señor Daniel Parfait. Será impartida en idioma inglés y daré una lectura breve a su currículum. Daniel Parfait is the president of Safran Mexico since April 2013. A career diplomat, he was ambassador from Mexico from 2008 to 2012, and previously to Colombia from 2000 to 2004. He held several responsibilities within the French Ministry of Foreign Affairs. From 2004 to 2008, he was subsecretary in charge of the Americas and the Caribbean. Previously, he had occupied diplomatic positions in Peru, Germany, and the United States, where he was in charge of the relations with American Congress. Finally, he was also director from the Nuclear Non-Proliferation and Disarmament. Daniel Parfait graduated from the École Nationale d'Administration in 1983. Please welcome Daniel.
Well, let me start with some figures about Safran. First, Safran in the world. I suppose every one of you is quite familiar with the group. Just let me tell a couple of words about. We are very close to 70,000 people in the world. In sales, we have the figure of 19.5 billion USD, close to 20 billion. I mean, the most important is perhaps what we invest in R&D every year, which is very close to 12% of the total turnover. I mean, this is, and we are close to 2.4 billion US dollar invested in research and development. 800 patents filed in 2013 for a total portfolio of 26,000, and we are in second position in France for patent published. We are among the top 100 global innovators according to Thomson Reuters. It works. So, as you know, we are number one in the world in several sectors. We are number one in engines for commercial aircrafts. We are talking about single-aisle aircraft, single-aisle jets with more than 100 seats. We are number one also in helicopter turbines. We are number one in landing gears, wheels, and carbon brakes. We are also number one in aircraft electrical interconnection systems, helicopter flight controls, engine control units, etc., etc. I just at the end want to stress also our position in automated identification systems based on fingertips, iris and facial recognition, which is one of the company of the group, which is called Morpho. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Morpho activities. Just to give you an example, with Morpho we are producing driver licenses in 42 states of the United States, and in this every moment we are producing the biometric passports for Chile. It's an important data because it means that with this biometric passports, for the first time, Chilean people can enter without visa in the United States. We hope to do the same with Mexico soon. We have a strong and old presence in Mexico. We started more than 20 years ago, and now we have 10 companies in 4 states. We are going to open the 11th one in 2015. we had more than 10 openings or extension since 2007, which means that we have more than 4,000 people working in Chihuahua, more than 1,000 in Querétaro. We hope to, in about 2 years from now, to reach 3,000 in Querétaro. We are the #1 in aerospace employer in the country, with more than 5,000 employees. And Mexico is #3 for us, after France in the United States. Well, as you might remember, we've launched in April 2014 a strategic partnership with Mexico in order to develop economic relations, cooperation in several sectors. Well, in one of the entity which is quite important for this strategy is the Mexican-French Council for Bilateral Relations, which was launched in July 2013, which means that really we are working together very closely in order to try to enhance our cooperation and bilateral projects. And we have a very special approach. I mean, just to take an example, what we want to do with Mexico is to, not just to sell. We want to sell, it's fine to sell. But what we want is also to have a cooperation in order to produce a sort of package, well, I could give you some examples. We want to have a co-industrialization with Mexico in some sectors, and we come to Mexico, and this is why it's our relation with the CONACYT is quite important, not only with this industrial participation, but also with the R&D component, a training component, and so we make an offer which is a sort of global offer for an industrial cooperation. And, well, we are very supportive of the initiative that the CONACYT is leading in order to define with BIRD a project of high-performance computing supercomputer. Well, the mastering of complex simulation through high-performance computing is a key challenge for high-tech industries, automotive, energy, etc., and of course, as we heard before, in our field, which is aeronautics. Safran R&D teams have included HPC as a key driver for innovation and competitiveness. It is at the heart of the offer developments that Safran is engaged in for the future. Safran is a reference partner of the Computing Center of Research and Technology, which is under CEA's leadership, as we heard before. Safran use the ERA HPC platform delivered by Bull at CCRT in order to stimulate models developed by 3 of our subsidiaries. And well, as you know, Bull is a reference contributor to the European HPC ecosystem, going from petaflopic system to hexaflopic system is the critical challenge most industries will be facing in order to take benefit from this significant evolution. And to address simulation challenge like turbulence modeling, Safran needs to partner with technology providers like Bull. Cooperation has been engaged between Safran, Bull, and other French partners, which will allow to qualify the new software and application environments to the architecture of the future. So thank you very much. Don't know if you have any question.
If I understood that correctly, you mean Safran and Bull will be the first 2 partners to the Mexican supercomputing collaboration.
Well, I hope
right?
so. I hope so.
Are you ready to sign up?
I hope so. Well, We are talking about all kinds of cooperation with the CONACYT just right now. And it could be one of them, but it's not the only one. We are talking about optronics, for instance, inertial navigation, and all the, well, sectors that we master completely. For instance, through our subsidiary, which is Sagen, you know, and we really would like to have a partnership with Mexico in these fields. So why not with Pearl and with the CONACYT?
Okay.
No more questions? Happy with what I said? Great. Thank you very much.